7. What's up, my guy? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Can you guys hear me? Oh, okay, there it is. Yeah, I had to fix my controller. We are back. College football is going to Zam. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell as well if you did. You're part of the family. I hope everybody had a amazing 4th of July. I haven't played this in a minute. We going in. Yeah, we go 1 versus 1. I'm gonna do a warm-up game first to get back acclimated. Okay, let me see. I put the poll up, YouTube, to get back acclimated with the game. I don't remember the what was it, American? Let me see. Where's T&M? Texas Tech. Wait, where is TMN? Texas, Texas A&M, there it is. I mean Texas ATM. ATM, yeah.
Texas and Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and ready to cheer on the Texas A&M Aggies. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Paul.
The Aggies.
Guys, let's get this thing started. And the Sun Devils will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense takes the field. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. A run to the right. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Throws for the tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
And now on second down for this offense. On the ground, it's Moss. At the 45 on his way. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Leaves it with the back. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Running the ball's in the Aggies' DNA. I mean, that dates back to the Junction Boys.
It's the physicality. They find those guys up front that can make holes, and I think that's when you see the great A&M teams. Really good offensive line, paving the way for those backs and those great teams they've had.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
On defense, when they line up with numbers, and they line up on your side, you're like, you're ready, it's coming right here. And then all of a sudden they mix in counters, and they pull 1 or 2 guys and go back the other direction. That's a really
we in there.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
Woo! There it is.
When they have something
Yes, sir.
out here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly.
I'm in there, Coach.
Up early.
Can't turn that down.
Going bananas.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Arizona State's offense will go to work for the first time today. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mid. They put one mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage, because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays.
I'm in there. I'm in there.
On that first drive work.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
I'm in there.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Aggie.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they got the doggy.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the
The ghost said, "King, tell me when you're ready." Okay. I'll probably play until the second half. I'll probably play until the second half, and then I'll quit, and we can play. What team you gonna pick?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up.
Woo!
And the sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Coming for that boy. Yeah. Get over there.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Sun Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move.
Ooh, I was shaking the bacon, Loki.
Return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab outside, it's Green. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The give to the back. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. You ought to be able to use this first. How about this? A fake. Lets it fly. And
damn it.
The pass is incomplete and the fake
I should have ran.
wash. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Scatterbo.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. On third and long, he has to throw for
I'm
it.
coming for you, boy.
And
Woo!
this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
And the Sun Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you want. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get a 3-possession lead.
I'm really impressed with their physicality on both sides of the ball early in this one. They've been winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Second down coming up. They'll leave it with him. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to run.
We in there. We in there.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, this defense is on its heels right now, especially trying to stop the run. They're just not being physical. If they give up another run right there for a first down, someone's going to have to step up and make a play.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really good looking run there. This guy reminds me a little bit of an old Texas A&M Aggie great, Leland McElroy. He was so dangerous in space. It was so difficult to bring down to the ground. All 11 guys on defense had to rally to the football. This guy has a little bit of that too. If they could find more creative ways to get this guy out in the open field, watch out, because he's a home run waiting to happen.
Back to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout.
Woo!
Placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup.
How many first downs is that alone? You know, just on this drive, the defense, if they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Snags it.
Touchdown. Let's get it.
Touchdown, Aggie.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown.
Let's see that replay.
You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Oh, shit.
And it's no good. He missed the extra point. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown.
Where'd they do that at?
And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Fires one high and deep. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Running with power. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Sun Devils send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. Right on target this time. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Pressure coming. Makes the grab. It's Moss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I don't know about the play call there, guys. 3rd down, they're throwing it behind the line of scrimmage, seeing if this guy can do something once he has it in his hands, but a better job of pursuit and tackling defensively, now setting up 4th.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys,
All right, you ready, Juju?
For a fun first half,
You ready?
Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Juju, let me know when you're ready.
Ready to get things cranked back up here. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half.
All right, you ready? All right, I'm gonna pull down. Send me the invite, or do I send it to you? Do, 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 do. Well, actually, let's play with fatigue on. Oh, okay, I got your invite. If you guys want to play with me, YouTube, let me know in the chat. Hit that like button, share the stream. Game chat. Oh, we could do just voice chat. We could just do game chat. It's fine. What's up, family? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. You had a good 4th of July and all that? Nice, nice. I know you about to probably kill me on here, huh? And you're going to be like 50-3, yeah? All right, no.
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit.
Is the stream clear?
The number 10 team in the country,
Okay.
the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team
The Aggies.
the Michigan Wolverines.
Oh, I like Michigan, though.
I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Let's go. Ooh, this is fire.
And the Wolverines will get us underway with the opening
Yeah,
kick.
I didn't play this one with you. Oh no, I think I only played this I played this game like the day it came out. That's it. I haven't played it.
He'll bring it out. It's Moss. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. You think the fans are ready for this one? The
Hey, don't be looking at my plays online. On the stream.
Leaves it with the running back. The ball scores free.
Oh, get it. Woo! I thought you had got it too. He was right there. The other guy.
The running back coughed it up, but the teammates there to pick him up. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
Looking for a crease. It's Moss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you run the counter play, you're really hoping to bust that thing inside. You want to fake one direction, pull a guy, kick him out. But you can tell, great job by the defense making that thing low. Go a little bit outside. Now, guess what? All the cavalry's coming. Everybody can run to the football. Everybody gets into play. Nice job by the defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Oh.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
Look, my players are cold already. They just start. What is cold?
Guys, if the crowd didn't
Are they
the
cold?
offense, they're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away.
I forgot all these
See if they
plays.
can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. That's a live ball. And they put it on the
Damn, they're knocking their asses out. That was 2 fumbles already. It is Michigan up.
When that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, okay, go ahead. Can you hear me good on the stream though, or should I turn up? Oh, okay.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great
Oh, that's how I always hit with the right stick. Yeah,
they got great running backs.
that's funny. But your man, them joints is they good.
Make big plays.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Back to pass, it's Reed. It's complete to the left. At the 35, he's open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball.
Wait for it.
Right there.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create.
I can't even see anything.
Man, it just became very predictable for this offense.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Get it out. Come here.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested, but the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball.
Come here.
Woo!
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up.
That boy looked like he hurt.
Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Oh, I missed them.
They bring
I
it down with a
missed
solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
Don't be cheating.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down.
Wait, why'd he fall?
Downfield. He's off to the races. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Oh, how did that dude fall? Why you fall, though, buddy?
The band might as well
I'm putting you on the bench.
One of the reasons this offense is so
Yeah,
exciting
he
to watch is
benched.
the guys that are dangerous athletes.
Why he fell out of nowhere? Like,
Progression, David, hits you in stride.
flag? What happened?
These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to
Oh, I knew it.
right? You hit me in stride where
I was mad. That boy right up on her like.
Connection between the quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The offense set for a first down play. To the ground with the back.
It's so loud in there, I can't even hear.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I know it's sexy to throw the
Yeah, I'm talking about the stadium to where you can't see your play, you know what I'm saying? Stadium.
Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Finds his man. It's Allen.
Oh, I stepped out. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
And a first down for this offense.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. Pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. Down in the backfield, he'll lose a couple.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, in 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points.
Oh, shit.
And the field goal unit is on the field.
I made it.
He
Woo!
puts 3 on the board.
I needed that.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He's going to bring it out from deep. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Polly.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Coming after him.
Woo! Safety, baby!
Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20.
I'm trying not to. No.
Okay, so
Trying not to fumble, boy. That's why I was. I was like, how do I jump?
Fast motion from the offense.
Oh.
Running back searching for a hole. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Didn't get much on first.
Oh my God, that was nice.
Bringing it back. Touchdown, Michigan.
I seen her running up too. I thought he was gonna throw it over him.
With the interception return.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is
That does a lob.
pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can this guy do?
Okay. Well, that was perfect too when I just watched the replay. He was right there, even if I did the lob. That was nice. That was nice.
One more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead.
What?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it.
I did that on purpose, low-key.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it.
Because I ran right into him.
First down for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Moss. The ball is free. He just can't hang on.
No, damn, Moss.
The defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the 1st quarter, for goodness sakes.
No, why did he fall?
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
I pressed the wrong button. I don't want to be here. What's stupid at?
Scanning the field, it's Warren. Got his man on the outside. And they pick up just a few.
You press up on the right hand stick, not down, right? Up. Okay, I keep wanting to press down like I'm holding the person, like, yeah.
Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is
Oh, wait until I get good.
Makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Yeah. Ah.
Gets it out quickly. They'll finally put the brakes
See, I
on
did
that.
bad. I keep doing down.
Catch and run on that one.
For some reason, I keep pressing it down. Cause that tackles too, right? Down. Oh, okay, but up is the better one.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams ahead.
Oh yeah, we're in there. See, I forgot. I remember when I first played, I knew the plays. I had this certain amount of plays I would go through. It's about to come back to me though.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
I was thinking about getting FIFA too. That's why I said.
Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.
Yeah, FIFA.
Nice return there, and he'll be dragged
That's why I
out.
decided to play this. And let me play this first. Play a couple of this, then I'm gonna get FIFA. I haven't got any FIFA games ever.
Texas A&M has it back, and we
Huh?
say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The best way this offense
Oh,
gets
yeah,
back
yeah,
to
yeah.
that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that, where they get you back to football and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points
I still got my baseball game. Yeah, remember? After I play, I think 25. Or was it 24 or 25? The one just come out. Remember I had played. Oh, in April. I don't know. I think I probably got that. No. Hey, if it's red, does that mean that it's good or bad? Oh, I got it.
I got to tell you, man, I'm impressed. Not with the throw, not with the decision, but how the offense flew around after the interception.
I seen that. I seen that.
And I think the QB breathing a big sigh of relief. You thought you made a game-changing pick.
Yeah.
But how about flying to the football, like you said?
I shook the hell at you. That boy flew.
That's how you do it.
Well, you think Texas
Okay, so if it's red, that's bad, right?
all the way back to RC Slocum.
I don't know how to. I do it all the way to the end.
Team, you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock.
Because you got to hold it to throw, right?
On defenses, he brings that physical presence to this offense.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, on that incomplete.
See, I got to find out how to throw. It's a bullet pass if I hold it.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth.
Oh shit! It was like a couple months ago. You could just I'll look it up. But whatever the newest, the latest one was, that's the one I had got. Remember, I played it, and I'm like, I played it like once. I streamed it once, hella late, and I'm like, my finger was hurting. No, I can't tap. Tap is not throw. Tap doesn't throw. You gotta hold it. You have to hold it.
Takes the handoff and he's going right. And they're able to shove him to the turf.
Yeah. It's like one video. I don't know if I deleted it. I could check right now. Hold on, give me a second. I can literally check right now. Let me see. Give me a second. It's 24. Yeah, I think so. Oh, yeah, it's the show. It's the show 24. Yeah. It's show 24. There it is. Yeah.
Positive situations down the road.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking downfield, it's Reed. They're trying to get to it. And it's
Oh my
picked
gosh.
off for the third time.
Yes! Fumble.
Ways to get a first down. That's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
Oh, man coverage.
With the back.
Oh, I got him.
Run on that when he loses 4 on the carry.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside.
It's so loud in here. And why is my players icy, though?
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh! Touchdown!
Great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
It's over anyway, but
On the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive.
all right, at least I didn't get blown out.
An explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Do you have FIFA?
Oh, he's going to go for the return. Not nearly as
The
much
new
as
one?
he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
In about 2 weeks, I'm going to be actually streaming and stuff. I'm going to get my new computer set up and all that.
Rolling again.
Yeah, it's going down.
Looking for space. It's Edwards.
Anything. I'm going to be doing more than just streaming games because I'm going to be actually streaming. So I'm going to be on the thing. You know how streamers, I'm going to have my whole streamer joint. That's now really going to be streaming and shit. My streaming joint, do videos, all kind of stuff on there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm close to 5,000. Because I said once I get close to 5K subs, this has been my whole plan. Then I actually would start. You know? Because right now I'm just playing the game, like doing whatever. You know what I mean? But now I'm actually gonna put out videos and all kind of stuff.
Fires to the big
Huh?
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Seed is free.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short
Seed.
throws, turn into
Oh,
long
Siege.
games.
Oh, yeah, Siege. I thought they coming out with a new one.
So unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Short, coming from their own
Yeah, I'll try it.
20-yard line.
Is it action packed though? I just never played it because I didn't think it would be action packed. I'm like, I'm gonna be.
Looking to throw on
Oh,
third
okay.
down. That pass not close as he got drilled
I'm gonna
trying
check
to
that out.
deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit
I'm about to
the
give it a
quarterback
try.
and force the incompletion.
Is it better than the
Wolverines
finals?
will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt
Okay.
for the first time this afternoon. He's got great speed.
Yeah.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last
Oh
time
yeah,
and
you
put
probably
this one in
can.
the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great
No,
job.
oh my God, I'm an idiot.
Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive.
Professional.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Barber. At the 35, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Going for 6.
Woo!
Touchdown, Aggies.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more.
Oh,
like,
the place is silent.
Touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
Let me see that. Yaka. Ooh, that boy did the ballerina toes to get up in there. Yeah.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately
How do you do that?
attempt to return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchdown.
Oh, okay. And they did that. Oh, okay, okay.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out. Sends it downfield.
Get that out of there.
Complete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. This Mike backer showing some versatility. Think he always just has to stay home and play the run? He's bringing the pass rush that time.
No, this ain't old school football anymore, Reese. These guys got to be so athletic, and you see them blitz and run games and all the different things they can do aside from making the calls and being the communicator on defense. These guys are as versatile as it gets.
This guy's seriously not going to go for it this close to his own end zone. I mean, he does have a punter, doesn't he? On 4th down, going to the air.
Woo!
Pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That was close, too.
That say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Line getting set on 2nd down. The toss to the outside.
Woo!
Touchdown, Aggies. And they add 6 more.
Woo! Let's go, Texas.
That's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Not
Look at that boy.
He'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Oh, I got it.
There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Feeling some heat. That's caught. It's Moore.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Dropping back, it's Warren. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
No! I should have jumped.
Touchdown, Michigan.
How do you try to block the ball?
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man,
Oh my God! Why press square?
momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what,
That was
keep
clean.
Passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Quick work on
This
that
is an
score.
amazing game already. Yeah, I like this.
And the capper
I
coming
like
up,
this.
48-yard touchdown dart. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Just enough time.
Don't be looking at my screen.
The give to the running back from the shotgun.
What the hell?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On third and long, no secret what he needs
Woo!
here. And
You could have got them.
They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete to the right. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take this over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
Man, that's a big missed opportunity for a running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And I'll tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Looking for room. It's Moss. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush, getting to the QB so quickly? They're not expecting to get on a screenplay like that, but man,
Why it go that way? The thing is pointed way over there.
No good. Still down by 2. Chance to take the lead out the window. Guys, tough break there. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Looking to move it through the air. fires to the tight end. Oh, that thing grabbing air. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left.
Woo!
Pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception. 1st down here for the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Right back to the well.
Fuck! It was a hole. Right there, I went through the wrong joint.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles, and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the goal line. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they're lining
This
up
is a game.
to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Morris. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Paul, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Well, they haven't been able to get it done on 4th down so far today. They've missed on their first 2 attempts. Is the 3rd time the charm? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Get the ball, get the ball.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play.
Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yes! Oh my gosh.
Third down's coming up. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going back to the well, another
yes!
ball. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Snagged on the outside. It's Watson.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Reed. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his 2nd missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. Finds a man on the left. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And on 1st down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. You see this kicker not only needing to generate power, but lining up a 59-yard try.
That is funny.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
You should have told the whole crowd to be quiet a little bit. I mean, that joint.
Very intelligent coaches in the game today. I've never seen a field goal attempt on 1st down. That was a play I am never.
Ball's out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Oh, well.
Looking for a gap. It's Moss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose
Damn
a
it.
couple.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
On third down, going up top. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
Fair catch is made, but there is laundry on the deck, so we might be having a do-over. So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they got him for the sack.
There's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Back to throw, it's Warren. Fires to the wideout.
Woo!
Intercepted. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Green.
Woo!
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop. Maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game. So if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches.
Looking for a huge play.
No!
Interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Looking to pass. It's Warren. Starting to feel a little pressure. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
Going up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Klein. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot.
He missed.
Woo! No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Well, that's now the second missed field goal for this kicker, and I tell you this, he can't blame the weather for all this. This is a beautiful day. He needs to do better executing these field goals.
They're going to test the right side with this one. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Turns it on.
Woo!
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's Daniels. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll go right back to the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He lets it fly.
Woo!
Touchdown, Aggies! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. Didn't find
flip that boy.
Kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking for a man. It's Warren. He's going up top here late in the game. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. On third and long, and they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it.
Throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Quickly complete. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They keep attacking through the air.
Woo!
They really could have used that catch there.
Woo!
Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game. But it all comes down to this play right here.
Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win. And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee.
I came through with the comeback. Where you at, Juju? Yo. Yo, that was a good game, family. That was a good game. Oh, I can't hear you. I can't hear you on the mic. Yo, 3 catches. That was a good one. All right, Juju, I'm going to do an intermission. YouTube, I'm going to do an intermission. I'll be back like 7 to 11 minutes. We can play again, Juju. I can't hear you on the mic if you're on the mic. Yeah, good game. That was a game. That's amazing. After intermission, we doing another one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse
Wow, 36, 28. I had 5 sacks, right? 5, 21, 3, 7 in the 4th. All right. Let's see the stats. 36, 16 first downs, 326 offense, yards, 300 yards, 2nd down conversion, 100% 4th down conversions, turnovers, what I had 6, so 380 yards. I had like 6 sacks. All right, perfect. That was a good game right there. All right, so I'm gonna go on intermission, YouTube. I'll be back and like hold on, let me. All right, I'll be back. I'm gonna do a quick intermission. YouTube 7 to 11 intermission. Hit that like button, share the stream. If you want to play with me, let me know. Juju, when I come back, then we'll play another one. All right, happy Saturday, everyone. Hit that like button. Oh, the boom.
I won. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats.
Wait, hold on. Did y'all hear my mic on? Was my mic muted? All right, I'll be back.
Arizona will boot it away to start this one. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Colorado's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death. With his speed, he can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
And the Buffaloes in the hurry up. To the air on first down. Going up top. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about him a little bit more now.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes his connection. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
And the Buffaloes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So the Arizona Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Looking left. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the left side. And he breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the change for a 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Give to the running back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Sanders. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bucks. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Lining up to add another. blitz the uprights. An 84-yard drive there, and they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. After that, latest answer tied. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really... Oh, it's a fumble! That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Back to throw, it's Fafita. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10
The king is here. The king is back. I was on intermission. I'm back now. Juju, where you at?
Quick release.
Well, how do I get out of here? Let me. Juju, you ready? Send me the invite. Woo! That was an amazing game. The first game we had. Hey, I did the comeback. You know, I had to come through. Big win. Oh, do the mint, baby. Let me, Juju, where you at? Should I do fatigue on? Okay, something. Yeah. Ah, you ready to go ahead, huh? You been practicing all that, huh? Yo, it wasn't that amazing though. Keep it 1,000. I thought you were gonna be like 50 or something. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T. That will go through my mind every time I have to. You know what I'm saying? U V W S Y Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Did they teach y'all that in school still? yeah. Man, never get old.
When you see that field of blue, you know it can be only one place in the world.
Oh, let's get it. Oh, you about to try to murder me now. Boy, you trying to. Hey, at least I got one win. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. You better tie it up.
You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it.
Oh yeah.
As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas
Of course, he's from Oakland. I mean, he's from Cali. Yeah. Oh. Has he played, or he's going to be a rookie next year? No, okay. No, I'm talking about in the NFL. Oh, he's still in college? Oh, okay.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah.
On first down, here comes this offense. Here's the handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer.
Yeah, they're the Las Vegas Raiders now, right?
It's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground.
I haven't really watched.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Don't be looking at the screen, family. Ay! Don't be looking at the screen, Juju.
On the move, it's Moss. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it.
Damn, I'm playing in your hometown. Damn, I can't hear or see. Woo, he dropped it. Yes. Yes. How did I throw it over?
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Makes a connection. At midfield, he's got room. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him think I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page.
Oh, people still doing fireworks.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. The inside handoff. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for space, it's Daniels. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. The play-action fake. Getting some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make it.
Don't cheat.
Throw, ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that.
But he got drilled on that joint.
Really tough. Is it a passing situation? Is it a running situation? I really got to see my keys, go get it. Defense was just a step slow. They give up the 4th down run.
Ooh!
And the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I hope, hopefully that silenced the crowd a little bit so I could see my plays or whatever. Because they be having question marks up there. I'll be like, what? Oh my gosh, they do. Oh, my wife is in the shower. Wait till the queen, you gotta see this. They're doing fireworks again.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
What was that? Some glitch stuff?
The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield.
The one thing you can say about this defense,
let's go, boy.
The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball.
The Aggies.
Saw it on that play, getting the tackle for that.
looking for room. It's Genty.
Oh, shit.
Still running at the 40.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
There he goes.
There he goes.
He's at the 20.
Get your
They
ass.
get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles.
That boy is fast.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Broncos.
That boy ran in that joint.
Comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football so much.
I'm scared now.
Firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
I thought I was doing something. That boy Beast Mode came through. That boy was like a bull coming through.
Looking for blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose,
boys
and
will
he'll
stay.
be brought down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready
Oh,
to
he's
go
in
to
the
work.
red.
And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll try the run. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. Couldn't stop the offense from picking up that first down on that one.
He makes a catch.
Woo!
Is into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field.
Woo!
They'll decline the penalty, and the touchdown will count. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the final 41 yards.
We playing, baby. We going in, family. We going in. We like.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Genty.
Oh, snipes. That boy
And he
is.
runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They've gotten this thing up and running fast, back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Pocket starts to collapse.
Woo!
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the back.
Wow. That was
Makes the
incredible.
catch. It's Genty. Still on his feet at
That
the
was
45.
incredible.
Afterburners
Come here.
coming. Running through contact.
Oh, that boy going in. Little termite
Chains
mode.
move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special
I
he
think
is
so.
after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Woo!
And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, You've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the other.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Quick strike complete. It's loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going.
No! That was nice. I didn't even know. I thought it was over. I thought I was on the ground. Nice. I see. I thought I was down. Like I got the catch and it was over. And I fumbled. Oh shit. Oh, this motherfucker is clean as that boy went through. That boy had on the baby lotion. He had on the what you call that? The baby oil. That boy was slick. That boy did a pull the baby oil. He called Diddy and him up. Hey, baby oil. That's amazing. That boy is slick. Yeah, he's nice. He's on Boise State. I like Boise State though. I like Boise State. Yeah, he got drafted. You said right or no? Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's going up. Yeah. Who messed up the Super Bowl where they could have won the Super Bowl if they would just gave it a beast mode? Yeah. And he did that on purpose. He didn't give it a beast mode on purpose because personal stuff going on. He does that. Because every single person knew beast mode was getting it. 100% of people knew beast mode was going to get it and they was going to win. And then he did the play to come on, family.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say
and then beast mode laughed in his face. I know he was hot though. He wanted to kill him.
He's brought down at the 29 after a
Raiders gonna win. Yeah, he has a ring. Yeah, Raiders is gonna win the ring. I know it, especially if they do that. Where is he from? Is he from Cali or?
That's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, and it's cold up there. Yeah, he ready. And high elevation, so he should be ready because his lungs should be good. Falls good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the craziest people in the world, right? Florida and Brooklyn.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Now on 3rd down after that run. Wants to throw. It's Reed. Working that left side now. And he gets the 1st down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
He got the hit stick laid on his noggin. That is funny. Smell good, baby. My own homie ran into me. You interesting. My own teammate ran into me, family.
So he gets stuffed on 1st down, and
he's going on the bench. He's going on the bench.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only...
All right, Allen. It's all on you, Allen.
This guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Pressure coming. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create
Cha-ching.
their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Daniels. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. They'll try to run it in. And they're able to make the tackle.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? They'll try to pound their way in. Woo! Right back to the well, and this time
whoa, that was a boy. I was shaking. I was sweating, family. I was shaking in the inside, family.
You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they
oh, boys, you looking so.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get
points
on the board before the break. Oh, and they blocked it.
You motherfucker.
Remember, he can take it back.
No way.
The 50. He's inside the 40.
I don't care about plays. I don't care about yards.
Woo!
Did they get points? Could I bow my neck up when it mattered most? And how about the defense? Forcing the turnover. Doesn't matter that they gave up yards. Doesn't matter that they ran a bunch of plays. All that matters is they bowed up, found a way to turn the football over, and get it back to their offense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Gets some yardage and gets down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're
Woo!
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive. aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the grab on the left.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
On second down, he's looking downfield. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Goodness gracious, that's 3 for 3 now on 4th downs. That's just, it's nuts. I don't think you're going to make a living on this. I don't think you're always going to make this happen defensively. Just keep trying to get him to 4th down. You're going to get a stop on one of these plays.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll dial up the run on first.
Woo!
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Time for 1 or 2 more plays.
That boy went in there. He's like, I'm beast mode.
When you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
I don't know.
Up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Genty. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Steve Will said 7. What's up, Steve Will? Happy Saturday, family. How was your 4th of July and all that?
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He lets one fly deep.
Whoa! Oh, almost interception.
And that'll do it here.
Oh, baby. Smelling that made me fresh. Hey.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half.
He said, Steve Will said, how you feeling, family? I'm feeling amazing. Blessed and highly favored still, you know what I'm saying? I'm playing against the Ghost right now, Juju.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met.
Oh my goodness, he's still moving. And he'll go down, but he delivered
Oh, yeah, it would be OP.
end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man.
That boy's so hard to take down, too.
Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play.
He said, I'm good, man. He tough. Oh, yeah, that dude.
They go to the draw.
Gotcha.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Oh, baby, they're doing fireworks. I almost forgot to tell you. Fireworks are going on right now.
Right to the ball
Right there.
And a great job
There's some more fireworks. That's funny. We get the extra bonus fireworks.
Making them use
Oh, while you in the shower, they doing different colors and all that.
Comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it down.
Woo!
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Just punt.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked.
Come here.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down.
Oh, boy, shoulder checked me.
Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quick pass on the jet motion. Still running at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right?
Ooh.
Because you can throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Daniels.
Oh, there he is.
Touchdown!
Oh,
And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Looking for the 2-point try. They're trying to slam it in.
no.
This time he'll
Oh,
be
my
stopped
God.
short
I
of
should
the
have
goal line.
read.
So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fair catch called for and made. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing
Oh,
that
shit,
their
the shit out of me.
defense is going to bail them out time and time
Oh,
again.
shit.
Yeah, and especially when you go
Get
for
your ass out of there. Shook the hell out of it, like 5 people, 4 people.
Defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
And they got the moves. Yeah, they're slick.
Handoff from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run.
I'm gonna keep pounding. I'm gonna pound hard.
They're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Woo!
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
To be honest, I thought this tight end was going to have a much bigger role in this game. They wanted to get him the football early and often, but after that drop here in the 2nd half, he still doesn't have a catch.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Give me that. Oh, he should have grabbed it.
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And the offense tries to slip in the screen. That's a good play on 3rd and short if you can get them aggressive and a defense aggressive, but the defense sniffed it out, shut that play down before it even started.
A famous writer once said most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up
A face full of stiff arm. I like the commentary. He's good down, but he got a face full of stiff arm.
That was a critical 4th down in their opponent's territory. Everybody did an outstanding job of executing.
No, that was clean. That was clean. Oh my God! Now the stadium about to go crazy.
Yeah, and he did a
I'm able to hear
good
that.
job selling this, dropping back to pass, waiting a little bit of time, and giving his running back a
Oh
chance
no!
to run down.
Now you trying to get the comeback?
The real route. Gets in for the touchdown.
You better. It's 1-1. It's gonna be 1-1 if you win.
Right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28.
But I'm here to win.
So a lot
What
of
the
time to go
onside?
for the
Oh, you gonna do the onside quick glitch joint? Yeah, I know what you're about to try to do. It's not gonna work though, cause I'm the king.
Looks as if
Give me
the
this.
hands team will
Ah.
be able to recover the ball.
Let me fall down. Yes. Woo! You trying to do the joint on the side? You gotta make it in it. Oh, okay.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready
see
to
me?
go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
He said they didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. That's funny.
Communication was going on that
Jesse?
sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Smashes through. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Takes a handoff. It's Moss. At the 20, he's got space. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen.
Got some room.
Woo!
He'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. It's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little.
Look, they got fireworks. As soon as I did the touchdown, fireworks. Steve said good shit. The fireworks in the background, out my window in real life. As soon as I hit the touchdown. Oh shit. Long spinach. There it is. I said long spinach. 2K lingo bleeded in. Nah. We about to go in. Nah.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Well, he's gonna have to just take this ass whooping. You called me out.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. Delivers the contact. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Everybody's watching.
Boise State ready to send out that offense.
We gotta complete this game. We gotta complete this game.
For a touchdown, they can build some confidence that they can
Come
go
here.
back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Throws to the wideout.
Give me that.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. want to talk about aggressive or wacky, this head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. Makes the grab and it's
Oh, he failed.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down.
Oh, square die. Oh, okay. You thought. You see that? You see my dude? You see my dude fly though? Why he falling, yo? I pressed it on accident though. That boy failed. Wait.
He's gonna pass. Got it behind the line. It's Genty.
Come here.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. We want many.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. They can put a lead in it like you could be in the back thing. Give me. Give me that. Give me that. You know, with the Chris Brown.
Involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
On the run, it's Moss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
You picked them. You said you had beast mode and all that.
On first down, it's 2nd and 3.
You picked them.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh,
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
It's a point
I'm throwing this one.
I think, as a coaching staff, where you really
Watch
challenge
this.
your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late.
Like,
We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen.
Oh. Why are you trying to shoulder check me like that?
That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They've converted every time on fourth down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
No!
Defense gets the ball back for its own.
Talk about getting excited just to lose it again. The offense gets the first down. You've got enough yards, but what do you have to do? You got to take care of the football. You can't cough it up.
I knew that something like that would happen, but it's good.
Takes all the wind and all the momentum.
I was trying to slide too. Get that.
Hands, it's Genty. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now.
The expressway is wide open. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They'll throw it on first down.
Woo!
Wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve.
Dan Lee said,
trash
drop. Oh, I don't know. Shimmer, play me next.
You're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs
Play me
are trying
next.
to do this. Pad them stats, Get the INT.
I'll play you after I'm done
Nice job
playing
by this defense.
Juju
Texas A&M
another game.
will
Right,
line up
Juju,
for
you
the
want to do
first
another?
and
We
goal.
got to do one more, right? Yeah. Another one. Yeah.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3. And
Type 7 in the
defense
chat
is
if you hit the
reeling.
like button and notification bell and all that. Family. Let me see who this is. What's his name? Dan.
Second and goal for
Dan
the
Lee.
offense. Tries again to get it in.
Woo-wee!
And the stomping has
I guess I'm
commenced.
whining.
Offense gets
Woo!
the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the
No, it was
offense extending their
amazing.
lead.
Well, for me. Spinach.
Oh, and the extra
Oh
point.
my gosh.
They got the ball.
I
in great
knew it
field
too.
position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They got the touchdown. PAT was blocked, and now they'll kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Genty. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
Woo!
Some players can't
Shout out
do
to
that
my
real
safety.
well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff
Wow,
can help
shout out
him
to the
too, David. I
safety.
think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. He finds his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Hey,
Tell you
for
what,
real.
that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And wings it incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks.
Thank you.
And as an
Oh
offense,
my
that's
God,
just why
beautiful.
you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
He is stopped short, and they'll
No, he
turn it
got-
over on downs.
Yes!
Woo!
Woo!
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
It's a fumble. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought
No,
down.
oh my
Defense
God, I
gets the
knew
ball
it. I
back
knew it's
in the
going to
zone.
be something crazy
As
going
a
on.
defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get him down after he makes the catch.
And defensively, this is exactly...
Because fatigue is on, right? Yeah, he tired. He tired. He been getting sacked.
Got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
With the catch, it's Genty. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Looking to throw it again. Coming after it. Complete in the middle.
Oh, he got it. Oh, my God. That was almost interception, too, though. That was nice.
Goal-to-goal situation from the 8.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball a wide receiver. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing the
Yes.
ball. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailboat. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield till the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quarterback looking for just
Oh, he got in there.
Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Man, those are so hard to stop defensively. We're just trying to dive in there on the D-line and create a pile and stuff them on first down, and second down they go to Old Faithful, run the quarterback sneak to perfection.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Going for the return. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Reed. They're working that left side.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back, who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards, but they forced the 4th down.
This offense will try to convert on 4th down for the 5th time. The defense has come up with just 1 stop so far. The ball pops out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense.
I know.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security, it still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job, because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Type 7 in the chat, Dan Lee, if you press the like button and hit the notification bell.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Broncos need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Woo! Oh, what? Come here.
Through the defense.
Woo!
Stop short on 4th down.
No, he's short.
A lot of points. They always talk about having the
Woo!
last, and it seemed like whoever was
Amazing
on
game.
had the last laugh.
That's 2-0. I'm the king of the day. But we could do one more. There it is.
You saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both
Let's
of
go,
these
Moss.
coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Here's the stats. On 26 first downs, 426 yards, 519 yards. All right. Yeah, now you about to bring out the. You bring it out. Oh, I see.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, once home to the Olympic Games and many of the most memorable moments in sports, and also home to the USC Trojans, who are prepared.
So it's 2-0 right now. Oh, you playing with my Trojans? You playing with Cali, huh? You know what I mean? Shout out to Cali West all day. You playing with my Trojans? All right. I don't want to have to do this to the Trojans, but I'm gonna have to.
The Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack.
You playing with USC, huh? You playing with Cali? I feel so sad I got to do this to Cali. Yeah, I got to do this to my own hometown. And each game you played at home, too. I ain't get no home games. He said, But look, I still won though. It's 2-0. So even this one,
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Line gets set. First down. He wants to throw. Coming out aggressively. And is knocked away. And incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they can't hook up.
Woo!
Big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Ooh, it's almost intercepted.
And that's 3 in a row.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
He's got it.
Oh, he got it.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. They needed a bunch on fourth down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like fourth and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You don't allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout.
Got it.
What a spectacular layout and catch. The Trojans getting it done through the air, picking up the first down.
And they always got one of these. A big arm sucker that can sling the ball down the
Woo!
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And nice answer by this defense. You give them a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense, getting a sack, creating some momentum.
So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Unloads to the wideout.
Nice. Wow. Incredible.
Trojan. What a grab and go for the score. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of
You better win this game.
And they get it into
That's all I can say. But you're not. Better win this game. It's 2-0 right now. Big King.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Don't be looking at my screen, Juju. Looking at the screen.
The give to the back. What a nifty one there to pick up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Push that crap out of
Picks
him.
up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run play action. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air, it's Reed. And the throw out to the sideline, just a few yards.
Good play call on defense. 3rd down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football.
See, you looking at my screen, I heard you. Like, all right. He downloaded the information.
The give on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game, and you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Woo!
He's got room.
Woo!
10. And with the interception, all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go, jump on that puppy, secure it.
He was right. My eyes did get big as saucers.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some.
He'll take the deep shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from him.
Just flying through the air like a superhero.
That joint was a bullet. That was a bullet.
Perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Feeling some heat.
Woo!
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
The back goes in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. They want to just keep throwing it. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He's got the tight end. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on them second down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And the Trojans will snap it on first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Caught behind the line. It's marked. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast and low. And the offensive line.
Woo! Woo!
He's inside the 40. At the 20.
Woo!
The ball schools just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll call for the fair catch here. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down to 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Got it. Another dude
He's
jumped.
got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances. Third downs. Having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. He's looking to throw it. They're bringing heat.
Woo!
And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Throws to the wideout. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Bringing the heat. He was thinking touchdown all the way, but he got it down to the 26-yard line.
Well, that's the danger about being in a third and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. Offense gets set for second down.
Would you add Juju?
Keep it on the ground. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Reed. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash.
Woo!
Push that lead out a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep.
Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
It's complete. A huge pickup. He's running free.
Amazing. Wow.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That was clean.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive. Got a lot of running room. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss. He can run with power, and he also
Watch
has
this
speed.
throw, though.
You saw it on that last play.
I'm telling you, I'm about to throw it. I'm telling you, I'm about to throw it.
And now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll give it to him again.
That was clean. He got me. That was clean. Yeah, you know. You see, that's why you my guy.
What you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so
open runway ahead. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Offense trying to go with some misdirection in the run game to the boundary, but the defense was there. They're able to corral the back behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that's a great stop by this defense. Second down and goal, getting the lost yardage play, now putting your defense in a better position for third down.
Release to the back.
Fuck!
Intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, USC.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field. And oftentimes, he's able to bait
That was clean.
QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback.
And you know what's so funny? Give it that goddamn
And showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
This is an amazing game.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Tease. Slips through the line.
Woo! Yo, where my replay at?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Woo!
Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such.
That was crazy.
Everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brad.
Come here, you ain't me, boy. Woo! He had that opening though. If he didn't get you, he had that opening though. If that dude didn't tackle you, boy.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now another
Woo!
interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Trying to move them on the counter. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to him on the ground. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They're just handing the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No serve, no moss, get it together.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Woo!
It's good.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get live.
On second down, wants to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they get him down at the 43.
Okay, I see you. That was nice.
Explosive play you want to build on. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air.
Woo!
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On second down, looking again to throw. He's going for it all.
Oh, he got it. Amazing.
Touchdown, Trojans! Man, let's put up points today. What do you say?
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You could see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Unleashes one. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on it.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Fires it down the seam.
No!
And picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Gonna take a shot. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Ready?
Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Reed.
Oh.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Looking down the middle. It's complete.
Woo!
Look out. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's...
Whoa!
This offense is so explosive. They can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw
As soon as you said that too, you said I know what to
They'll
do.
try to add another to their lead.
That's funny. Got it.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff team out there getting set. And he's going to run it back. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to get behind the defense. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Now the play fake. He's not afraid to go deep.
Woo!
He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. And the Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Moss. They drag
Oh my gosh.
Lord
God was so lucky. I'm nice.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast.
And it's a fumble after that huge
Oh, I got it
gain.
back. Nice.
Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They've got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Fires to the wideout. Working that
Woo!
side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back.
Damn it, he was in my way.
30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this new tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Back to pass, it's Reed. Got his man out of the backfield. And is slipped out. And the defense has got
No fucking way.
to pick up some
No!
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
And if I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying.
He wants to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense hasn't been able to stop this guy all game long, so the offense is going to keep trying to take shots. They thought they had the matchup they wanted, but they're going to force this defense to prove they can stop him. The defense finally came up with a play.
He'll take another shot here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Trying play action.
Woo!
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
I don't know if this is the time for this type of risk. Offense going for it inside its own 40. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Reed. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The field goal is no good. The lead is still 6 after the miss. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Woo! You hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive.
Stretch that boy out.
When you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Pulls it in. It's Branch. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Marks. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
They're going to throw it again. Time to take a shot. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
We've seen a lot of good hands in the back end of this defense in this game. They've got multiple interceptions. That was not a good example, though. That should have been another one, but they say people play defense for a reason.
Fires to the middle. It's caught. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. He's right on target. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
Grab behind the line. It's Marks. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
And the Trojans have it in scoring position on first and goal. Here we go. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open.
UFC has a good front line.
Blocking was outstanding.
USC.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner is stopped. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down the end zone.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Tosses it incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
You know, on that third down, you thought they would have been a little bit more aggressive throwing it vertically downfield. Instead, they throw it behind the line of scrimmage to their back, and they're putting a lot of pressure on him. He's going to have to make multiple defenders miss to get that first down. Obviously not able to do it, and now you're expecting them to punt.
He's looking deep.
Fuck.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
I was clean.
How about that, man? Fourth down.
I was just a double jump.
Get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on 2nd and long from the 13. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Scanning the field, it's Reed. And it's off for the 4th time today. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
I know not to pass up the middle.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's
Yeah, the linebacker.
Did right there with that pick 6.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's taking the shot.
Oh!
Inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Now on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Woo!
That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Aggies have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'll give it another shot.
Don't look at the channel. Don't look at the stream.
Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
2 runs, and this defense has been physical, giving up absolutely nothing. Palmer, what's your passing play I think you go to here?
No, I like moving the pocket at this point, Pollock, and also maybe thinking about the tight end on a crossing route. You can kind of get through the...
Woo! Take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Getting some heat.
Woo!
The try is good, and we are tied here in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Oh, he jumped right before. Look, 1 second late. Yeah. Yeah, see? Ooh.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Branch. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown USC.
I had a feeling that was gonna
He
happen.
just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no.
I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Yes. Over 100 yards.
That is
Kickoff return.
amazing.
Nice job taking that to the end zone. Making
And
a
we
huge
both
play.
had one of those.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Looking for a crease. It's Moss. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Fires to the right. He's got it.
Woo!
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Fighting off.
Move out the way.
Powers his way ahead. Gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2.
Big moment here for the defense. Can you come up with one more stop? You've got the lead. It's 4th and short. You're kind of in no man's land, so you're expecting them to go for it. If you can get off the field right here, you can win this game.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can
Fuck.
And he sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
What a big stop for this defense in the second half around midfield. You can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh! That was so close.
34, it's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go with the football.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Pocket starts to collapse.
Woo!
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Yes.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires left. And that is his 5th.
No fucking way.
He is not waking up from.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
That was huge.
USC has the ball back and
That's what she
sending
said.
the offense onto the field. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get
This is like a championship joint
You like to see your team
game, the way it's
play its best in
being
the fourth
played.
quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David.
Yeah,
has to
you
go
fight for your
handle
life though.
business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because
2-1.
of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's try our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the 1st down, and that's all that matters.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. Defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this rhythm.
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
Woo! Yo, that game was crazy. Amazing game, fella. Amazing game.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting
Amazing game.
anymore, but you got to find
Well,
ways
2-1.
turnovers and get that
I'm the champ of the day. Facts. Amazing game, though.
just came down to individual.
Shout out to everybody that likes to subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Somebody needs to step up.
I might jump on something else, 2K or something like that. I appreciate y'all, man. But until next time, I'm out.